Amid the military conflict in Ukraine and the humanitarian concerns, there are also worries over the state of the country's artistic heritage. Barbara Jatta, director of the Vatican Museums, notes that there is a piece of Ukrainian art at the Holy See, an icon given to St. John Paul II during his visit there in 2001. Recently, EWTN Vatican Bureau Chief Andreas Thonhauser caught up with the director and discovered how the museums are doing amid the pandemic.
Thank you, and we're here at the Vatican Museums in the heart of Rome. With me is Dr. Barbara Jatta, the director of the Vatican Museums, and now in the run-up to Easter, there are a lot of people flocking back to Rome after the COVID-19 pandemic, and the Vatican Museums, of course, are a very good address to stop by and to dive into the world of art while visiting the Eternal City. Dr. Jatta, what would you say, especially for families and people who come to Rome, why should they come here to the Vatican Museums?
I can say this is the time to come. This is the time to come to the Vatican Museum because, of course, after the pandemic, this is a time of restarting. And the numbers of visitors that we had before pandemic time are not yet back. And so this is a perfect time for kids, for families to come. We have special tours devoted to kids. This is a time where people and visitors can appreciate these universal collections that are not only collection of art, as you mentioned, but also our incredible collection of history, but specific of spirituality and faith.
So Dr. Jatta, there are millions of pieces of art here. You as an art historian, is there any particular pieces that you would recommend visiting, recommend seeing here in the museums?
Of course, there are many artifacts and many space and place of these museums. I won't suggest you anything because I won't tell you which is mine, even if I had one, but I can tell you that each one has to find his own.
Are you optimistic also after the COVID-19 pandemic? Of course, there were much fewer visitors in Rome in general, and also in the Vatican Museums, of course. Are you optimistic for this year that it will be return also with regard to visitors to pre-COVID times?
I must be honest, is a complex time. The conflict in Ukraine, of course, made a stop in this will of traveling, but we are all praying that we'll land very soon, and hopefully after really 2 years and more of terrible time, people were restarting and were able, and so we, of course, you can see from the numbers even of today, people are coming back, and of course we are hoping that people can come and we can share. Our mission is to preserve this patrimony and share it to the present and the future generations, and so willing and positive in the way that we will be able to do it in this year coming.
Dr. Jatta, thank you so much.
Thank you.